eye shadow.
Can't even see it now.
In white news, new and clearance sale. And Bahama quality comes special report, the path of Hurricane Andrew.
It looks like our luck has run out. Hurricane Andrew appears headed towards South Florida. And tonight we are under a hurricane watch. All is calm on the Florida coast at this hour, but don't be fooled. Hurricane Andrew is out there with winds whipping at 100 miles an hour. Good evening.
I guess just, you know, factor one.
Battening down the hatches.
Dots that you see are showers that are moderate and light. Now, here's the way it was at 9:29. As it begins to move in just a second or so, you'll see them all move into the east. I want you to look at the extreme right-hand side of the screen and watch and see if we see any showers that are moving into the Bahamas. Now, that's a long way away from the radar range, and it's loading up right now. It's just about ready to move, so hang with me for just a second here. It takes a while for the computer to load all these images. And as the showers are moving to the west, so the showers that we're going to get here, the point I'm trying to make, the showers we're going to get in the next couple of hours are not connected with the hurricane. These are just normal showers. Now there you can see the movement, and it's coming in. Now you can see right near Nassau, perhaps that might be just an outer fringe of the storm, because that's a pretty far distance away to pick up that much precipitation and that heavy of a band. So it looks as if the showers are still, the main bands are still at least 6 to 12 hours away from South Florida. They will be affecting the Bahamas very shortly, and we're going to see some shower activity here this afternoon. But don't be lulled to sleep by the fact that it looks like a pretty nice day out there, and thinking, well, I'm not really going to do anything until maybe it gets bad, because it's going to get bad tonight, and by then it's too late. So you've got all day to do all your preparations, and you better get them done as efficiently and as quickly as you can. Michael?
Done. Come on, guys, we need this room. This is going to be the room where we're staying here.
Yeah, you are.
We got the window all boarded up.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, we are. Clean.
I know, good.
At all?
Not that we know of. It's continuing on that westward course there, and again, we're probably going to see those slight fluctuations in strength, about a Category 4, maybe even up to a Category 5 hurricane.
So it's knocking on our door, is that fair to say?
Every hour it comes about 16 miles closer, and it's only about 285 miles from our coast now, and that's the center. So the winds will be approaching this coast late tonight or early tomorrow morning.
Dr. Sheets, is there a point where it could pick up its movement toward us, approach faster than 16 miles per hour, or is that something we can pretty much count on?
Well, I think we're close to that, plus or minus 1 or 2 miles per hour. So that timing that I'm giving you there is based on that 16 miles per hour. Late tonight, early tomorrow morning. I think that's pretty good.
And it still has this Gulf Stream to get through, which is going to be quite a telling point for us.
What can we anticipate?
In the core
As you can see, I took the fence down and put it up against the house.
Then the winds are substantial, and that means indeed there will be structural damage as far as buildings are concerned, and certain trees. Those would be.
On the window there is my closet door.
The system does what we'd all love to see it to do.
This is my other closet door. Oh, my closet. This window we couldn't do anything, it's bare. And we pray that nothing will happen.
Zero 5627. It is open 24 hours a day and has the latest information on Andrew. Also, we want to remind you that if you do not have a television set, fill up your radio with batteries and you can listen to us on Love 94. That is 93.9.
Our transmitter building, so the radio will provide you with everything you need to know. Let's go to Derek Hayward, who is standing
You ready
by,
for this hurricane?
from Dade County's evacuation.
What's the matter?
If you will, to get the latest from there. Derek?
Joan, Kate,
You want to watch Superman? You could be doing your own flying in a little while.
Calling the shots for Dade County.
Where's the other guy?
To express,
You ready for the hurricane? Oh, it's going to come soon.
Category 4, now
150.
extreme damage. To about 5 more miles an hour. Right now they're backing speeds of 150 miles an hour, so that's still packing a wallop. If they get up to 155, then we are talking Category 5, and that means catastrophic conditions, and we've talked a lot about that lately. That going by the Saffir-Simpson scale. And what it boils down to is a couple of watches and warnings. I'll talk about the warning right now. Hurricane warning in effect from Vero Beach to the Dry Tortugas, and once again, we will be monitoring this system all day long. Steve Adams joins me, and we'll bring you the latest coordinates because we are expecting some new ones to arrive as soon as the reconnaissance plane lands, so we'll get back to you.
Okay, thanks, Jillian. Before June and I leave, we want to remind you that you can also listen to our broadcast.
Which, of course, will put Michael a little bit.
Okay, we made some last-minute preparations.
What we need to do is remind folks.
We put up another rail on that door. We're still worried about this door here because we got nothing to protect it. Is it sturdy enough? Oh, they said in the next couple hours it'll be here. Hopefully the house will too. Here we have boarded up in here. Kids' room where we're going to be staying the night. Boarded up solid. And the other window, we're afraid that the rocks are going to come up and hit the window, so we boarded it up. And we put a mattress on this side of the window just in case.
Him throughout the day. We are now going to Mark Ludner, who is at the Dade County counterpart to where Charles is in Broward, the Dade County Emergency Management Center, and find out what the situation is there. Mark, are people evacuating any more quickly in Dade than they are in Broward, or is it the same situation?
It's tough to tell, of course, tough to compare. From what we understand, a lot of the evacuation centers are beginning to fill up, suggesting that people are taking this a lot more seriously now than they were earlier today. We're expecting a briefing from County Manager Joaquin Avignon in about 15 minutes. We hope to bring you that live. For now, we're talking with Bob Reddy, who's with Metro Dade Water and so.
Oh, my poor baseball cards. I hope they're all right. in my car sitting outside my window.
I'm going to take a little walk.
Well, you know, for anybody, evacuation is bitter. It's half days of souvenirs, little mementos that were gathered over the years.
Out on a jetty, perhaps a half mile from where I sit, I watch waves easily crashing up and over a jetty that is minimally 10 feet tall. The waves pounding into the shore right now are getting up into the 5-foot area, and they will be well beyond that.
I don't see the windsurf anymore. We don't know what happened. Either he booked out really quickly, or he fell over out there. We're not able to tell. It's getting windy down here. It's no worse than it is on a really windy day. But as Mike has told you, we can expect a lot worse. And a lot of people we've been seeing on the beach here today tell us they're going to stick it out tonight. That guy, Frank, says he's going to stick it out tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to talk to them tomorrow. But sadly, a few of those people may not be able to talk to us. We'll be here all night, all day tomorrow, reporting live. I'm Patrick Fraser.
And Penny, you and Sally both have been out here. You come out here and you look at this seawall, you look down and you see some rocks just below the surface. Oftentimes those rocks even stick up out of the surface. As a matter of fact, most times around this time, that's what you would see. You see the rocks sticking out. Well, if you go out there right now, what you see is that the rocks are actually about 1.5 feet underneath the surface. That means that tidal surge that we've been telling you so much about today.
Photographer Calvin Delfair is sitting on the hood of this car, and we are going to take a ride and show you what Fort Lauderdale looks like at this time, about 6 o'clock in the evening, with Hurricane Andrew heading this way. You're looking at the Atlantic Ocean surf at this point, some white caps, but doesn't look too serious yet. The storm, believe it or not, that hurricane is definitely on the way. You see these windows here that have been taped up. This is not going to stop the wind. I can guarantee you that these storefronts will be absolutely flooded come morning. And you see at least one store there is boarded up. But again, the stores that did not board up their windows, there's no way that they will make it through the force of this hurricane without significant damage. You see the strip, there is construction here along A1A. This has been going on for quite some time. And you notice all these barricades that line the road. These will become airborne. These are the kinds of things that should have been removed before the hurricane arrived, but unfortunately they were not.
Run!
On just about any windy day, you'll find guys surfing off of Fort Lauderdale's beach. And this is especially true on the day before a hurricane. When the winds start to pick up, the ocean starts to move.
Oh shit, that looks like Ron.
The surf could be up higher than it's ever been before. We're going to talk to these guys as soon as they make their way to shore. What would you say to people who say that you're a nutcase, that you shouldn't be in this ocean, you should be finding a safe place to stay right now?
Well, there's bungee jumpers, there's parachutists, rock climbers, mountain bikers, motorcyclists, NASCAR drivers. They're all doing everything in their own way. It's just whether they like to do it and suffer the consequences that come with it.
But why pick this day to go in the ocean and surf?
Because the ocean's been flat for 5 months. And we haven't seen nothing for 5 months. And everybody's hoping that, something's going to come in right before it's dark. And all the surfers will know. They know when to get out of there. Unless they're stupid enough they want to hang out all night, but then you can't surf in the dark.
What's the status here? You letting people surf? You letting people use the beach at this time?
Yeah, we're not really telling people what they can and cannot do. We're just advising them to, leave the area if at all possible, which obviously they should do.
right now are 20 miles an hour.
I need to move out my car. And I'm getting out here.
This is it. This is the start. Oh, there goes the screen, almost popping out. It almost feels like fall in New York. All ready to jump in the pool. Well, I'm going to come back out here in about 20 minutes and see how it is.
Very carefully.
Well, here we are outside. And it's just about 8 o'clock now, and this must be the calm before the storm, because we had a little bit of rain. Oh, that was lightning. We had a little bit of rain, but nothing severe yet. You can still hear people hammering their wood to the windows. A lot of lightning off to the distance over there. Oh, I'm gonna go in now. We'll check our progress in about 20 minutes. Now we're out here, front yard. A few cars around. A little bit of wind. And amazing thing is there's no bugs out here today. The bugs were smart enough to go in under the rocks, I guess. Earlier the dogs were barking like crazy all over the neighborhood. And it's very quiet out here. This is pretty quiet. Typical for Sunday, I guess. Nothing yet.
Few cars on the road right now, which is good. There's a few curious motorists and some police officers who are now keeping people off of the beach in Fort Lauderdale. It is now off limits, and they're warning all motorists to go ahead and take shelter now. It's obviously very important at this time. There's an eerie, spooky, quiet calm on the streets. It's, as I said, it's practically deserted out there, and again, that is a good thing. I want to give you a tour now of some of the areas of Fort Lauderdale, and we'll start on the beach. You are traveling down A1A, Fort Lauderdale's strip. It's quiet, it's dark,
It's about 4 hours before the front edge of Hurricane Andrew will likely smash right into this city. Just before 8:30 p.m., the Strip is dead, you might say. Fort Lauderdale police have just now issued a order asking everyone to get off the beach. Prior to this, they were allowing people to surf, and
this is our emergency evacuation center. And these guys are evacuating. Good night, guys.
Grove here.
The tail end of it, and definitely it's not safe to go out there yet.
If you did not store water, you need to boil it first for 5 minutes and let it cool before you drink it. Also, if you don't have running water...
Coconut Grove area, let's check with John now for a report on what's going on there. John?
Right now we're at the south welcome back to the marina at Dinner Key. Coming into the Grove area, there are trees that have come down onto the cars themselves. The
sailboat looks like about a 24-footer called the Fantasy. It wasn't really a lot worse, Frank.
Okay, Mike, what is the weather situation there right now? I hear the wind bouncing off your microphone very strongly there. What's the weather situation there at Dinner Key right now?
It's still howling a little bit. Just once again, my amateur guess. John, what would you say, about 30, 40 knots out here?
At least in this part, what I call west central Broward, has missed the real fury. Yes, there's a lot of downed trees. We passed several golf courses. We did not notice any kind of flooding. It looks like the water management people...
Trust me.
Well, guys, you glad you missed the hurricane?
Mm-hmm.
Hurricane.
I got some candy.
National Guard is coming.
We talk so much about the surge.
This is our makeshift television set, which we had to fix with a flashlight, a screwdriver, and a pair of scissors. But it's fixed, and it's working on batteries.
We've got some brazen losers here just going into Rose Auto Parts, or what's left of it, and they've been steadily piling stuff in carts and coming out the back. Now, a police car came by not too long ago, and they dispersed. There were about 3 in Florida, which were, there's no other word for it, Kelly, devastated by Hurricane Andrew.
Now we're looking at Country Walk, and I still remember the moment when Carlos was out doing an interview where he had just found that he gets Florida back on his side, so he wants to pay a lot of attention to what's going on here and let them know that he is concerned. So there's some political implications of this visit, but we do believe what he's doing here is pretty much from the heart.
Here's a conversation between the President and National Guardsmen. Let's listen in.
Well, what do you got there right in there?
Let's go, we need the school loading up. But Grandma, it's right there. Oh my God.
I wonder what's cooking. Pizza! Barbecued Dano's Pizza. Finger looking good, y'all. Well, unfortunately, the electric company didn't exactly do their job.
I wonder what happened that we got stuck.
Here is our new refrigerator next to our old stove. Here's our old refrigerator with a cooler in it. Where is it? That's
We've got food we're throwing out.
Yep, it's all the food from the refrigerator.
All the leftovers.
We're going to send the bill to FPL. A trip to West Palm Beach. We managed to pick up some batteries for the good old portable TV. And we got our ice too. Thank God. Not fair. Even the streets got light. What's that, Chris? All right, you waiting for the electric to come on? Finally, hopefully, for the 6th time.
Can you look at this?
Look out there. What's out there?
Over here, over here, over here.
They're putting in a new cable.
Grandma, Daddy, what is the one up?
They're gonna have to dig some holes, but who cares? This is our battery-operated emergency light.
Yeah.
Thanks to our neighbor.
Go down.
And then there was light at 8:20 p.m. But look what it took. Let's take a look. Nice big hole in the neighbor's backyard.
But as they try to cope, they're not alone.
Does anybody have any injuries? Everybody okay?
They're getting help that they didn't expect from people who...